Hey guys, it's Ruzzel. So the other day my friend Chris sent me a video of something called Scandinavian egg coffee. And as you guys may or may not know, I love coffee. I've had it many different ways. But this way I have never had before. So I watched the video that he shared, which I will link to in the description below. And I'm kind of really interested and nervous in equal measure. So basically the whole point is you take an egg, you crush it, you scramble it with the shell, you put your coffee in, you boil it for 10 minutes, and then you strain it, and apparently it's supposed to absorb all the bitterness, give it a good flavor, and yeah, it's a very weird thing to think. But as it says in the video down below, basically when the egg, the proteins in the egg denature and heat up, they absorb all the impurities of whatever it's in, so that's where the action of making the coffee less bitter comes from, which I'm not really sure of the technicalities of it, but it sounds interesting enough, so I'm going to try it. So first step is to take an egg, you crack it into a bowl, shell and all, and you scramble it. Once it's sufficiently scrambled, you're going to want to take your coffee. I use a French press a lot, as you can see, so I have a coarse ground organic coffee from Vermont. And I am actually going to do enough for a full French press's worth, so I'm just going to use my normal 3 coffee scoops, which ends up being 6 tablespoons. And then you add that to your mixture. There's Ziggy in the corner. Say hi, Ziggy. And then you mix that with the egg. In the video, she also says to add a splash of water, so I'm going to do that. And once it's the consistency of brownie batter, you're going to be all set. So what I'm going to do is start boiling my water. And here comes the waiting part. So once your water is boiling, you're going to want to add your brownie batter egg mixture to the boiling water. Give it a stir, and then you're going to want to turn it down and let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes. So once it has been 5 to 10 minutes, I let mine sit for 10 minutes just because I want to get the full flavor. You're going to want to take your pot off of the stove, and you're going to want to find a way to strain this out. I have my French press. It's just super simple. You can just put the mesh strainer on and you'll be all set, so that's what I'm going to do. And I really should be doing this over the sink, but I'm not going to. 1, 2, 3. Oop, and I spilt it. Anyway, that's why you do it over the sink, boys and girls. It's okay. Yeah, I didn't lose as much as I thought I was going to lose, so that's a plus. Anyways, so just to give you guys a better look at this, hold on, let me grab a paper towel. just to give you a better look at this, as you can see, all the egg particles are still in the mixture, which is why you want to strain it out. So I'm going to put my top to my French press out, and I'm actually not going to plunge it, I'm just going to pour it through into your drinking vessel. So this is what the mixture looks like out of the liquid. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just a mass of egg. So, as you guys know, I usually like cream and sugar in my egg. I like cream and sugar in my coffee, and I'm actually going to try this black because apparently it's supposed to take out all the bitterness, and that is one of the things I don't like about coffee. Now this is really hot, so you might want to add some ice or a little splash of water, but I'm just going to sip on it real quick. Okay, so at first taste, it tastes obviously like coffee, but it does have a distinct flavor to it. It is full-bodied. It kind of tastes quote-unquote eggy, but not in a bad way. It kind of has a thicker taste to it. I don't know if that makes sense. But there is no trace of bitterness, and it's a very clean coffee. With a traditional French press, when you plunge it down and you pour it, you get some sort of grit, oiliness kind of thing. But this is actually very clean, and it feels good in your mouth and tastes not bad. Definitely something I could get used to. I don't know how often I would make it, just because it takes longer than, say, a French press or a quicker way to make coffee. But if you have the time and you want something interesting, this is definitely worth checking out. Scandinavian egg coffee. It's super simple. As long as you have an egg, coffee, and a pot on hand, you're all set. So, thank you for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. And as always, have a good day.